In this video, we broke down what fatty acids are, how they're structured, and which ones actually penetrate your hair versus the ones that mostly sit on the surface. But reality is a bit more complicated. No oil is made up of just one fatty acid. Every oil you use is a natural blend of different fatty acids working together. And that blend is exactly why oils behave so differently from one another. In this video, I'll show you a quick way to identify whether an oil is penetrating, sealing, or a mix of both.
When you look up the fatty acid composition of an oil, you'll often see something like this next to each fatty acid. What this means is that this fatty acid has an 18 carbon chain and 2 kinks, so it's polyunsaturated. If you have no idea what I'm talking about, or if you don't immediately know, it means this fatty acid has both penetrating and sealing abilities. Please pause this video and watch this video first. This video has more visuals so you can actually see what these fatty acids look like, their connection to oils, and what happens when they come into contact with your hair. It will also help you understand why I'm saying what I'm saying. So this is the name of the fatty acid. This number is how long its carbon chain is. This second number is how many kinks the chain has. And this is the percentage of how much of this fatty acid is in the oil you're looking up. If this number is 14 or below, it doesn't matter what this number is. It's most likely penetrating. If this number is 15 or more, and this number is 0, it's most likely sealing. And if this number is 15 or more, and this number is 1 or more, it's safe to say that it has both penetrating and sealing abilities. Note that it's not going to be as penetrating as when this number is below 14. This number being 14 or less makes the fatty acid most penetrating. Let's take a quick quiz to make sure we're on the same page. Is this fatty acid penetrating, sealing, or both? If you said penetrating, you're correct. This number is under 14, so it doesn't matter what this number is. Okay, is this fatty acid penetrating, sealing, or both? If you said sealing, you're correct. This number is over 15, and this number is 0. And is this fatty acid penetrating, sealing, or both? If you said both, you're correct. This number is over 15, and this number is 1 or more. There's one exception I can think of, and that is with a fatty acid called ricinoleic acid. At first glance, you'll assume it has both sealing and penetrating abilities. But it's actually extremely sealing. It has virtually no penetrating abilities when it comes to our hair. Again, pause this video and watch this video to find out why. Every oil contains multiple fatty acids. If you do a quick Google search on the fatty acid composition of coconut oil, depending on how it's processed, you'll get a list of 8 to 20 different fatty acids with varying percentages. It will take forever to determine how penetrating or sealing each fatty acid is. I believe this is what makes understanding oils so difficult for a lot of us. The good thing is that with oils, the fatty acids that make up the largest portion of the oil has the strongest influence on how the oil behaves overall. This concept is called dominant fatty acid composition. It just means to focus on the fatty acids that make up at least 40 to 50% of the oil to determine if the oil overall is penetrating, sealing, or both. Let's take a look at 3 examples. This is the fatty acid composition of coconut oil. With 52.28%, the dominant fatty acid composition of coconut oil is clearly lauric acid. And with this number being lower than 14, it's quick and easy to see that coconut oil is penetrating. The dominant fatty acid composition of avocado oil is oleic acid. This number is 15 or over, and this number is 1 or over. So avocado oil is both. While it is mostly penetrating, it also has some sealing abilities as well. The dominant fatty acid composition of shea butter is stearic acid. This number is over 15, and this number is 0. So shea butter is more of a sealing oil.
Keep in mind that an oil's fatty acid profile varies based on how it's processed and what region of the world it's from. So when you're purchasing an oil from a company, ask them for a certificate of analysis, or COA, so you know an accurate fatty acid composition for that specific oil you're purchasing. And with the help of this video, you'll know how to analyze the COA.
I don't expect you to memorize this video. Rather, use it as a reference for when you're looking up an oil or purchasing an oil. It's a tool to help you be more informed and independent. I hope this video was helpful. As always, thanks for watching. See you in the next video.